I'm Brent Fairborn. I'm the customer marketing manager here at Keap, otherwise known as the Brad Pitt of Keap. Pause for laughter. Great. One person said that. I'm gonna assume they go ahead and speak for everybody. I'm so excited to be here. This is my favorite thing I do as customer marketing manager here at Keap. And I want to introduce myself and let you know that I am one of you. I spent several years building a small business with Keap. I worked here at the company previous to that, went off and built a business, and then I came back home with my people to help take care of you. Part of my official job description is customer advocacy. So I'm doing my best. I hope you feel supported. I want you to please put in the chat where you're from and give me a 1 to 10 on your stress level. Because I know in my years of being a Keap user at a small business, my stress level was often like a 9 or a 10. So if you could in the chat, let me know where you're from, what your stress level looks like. And I'm gonna start like I often do. Let's just relax our shoulders. Take a breath. Okay. If you have me in a tab off to the side, pull me to the front, and let's do this. I need a little help with the slides. Ducey, I need a little help with the slides. So the first slide is just me introducing myself, so that's good. I've done that already. But let me get to a bit of the meat of what we talked about last time, which is, here we go. Oh my gosh, you guys, I'm on a Mac, and oh, there we go. I did the 4-finger slide, and apparently that works, so that's great. I'm not used to a Mac. All right, this is what we talked about last time. We made the shift. We announced last time, I talked a lot about business automation and how we were making the shift from marketing automation or sales and marketing automation to small business automation, and we officially made that shift in June. And business automation really is what's below the surface. Sales and marketing, the external prospect, customer-facing stuff for your business is only the tip of the iceberg. There's all the, the employee management, sales pipeline, task and project pipeline, employee onboarding, all the churn reporting, if that's a thing for you. All of this I ran through Keap at the business that I was at. And you can too. That's business automation. It's so much more than just sales and marketing. It can automate enough of your business to bring your 9 or 10 stress level down to a 7, 6, 5, and make things a bit more manageable. But before I move forward and tell you a little bit about a resource I've come up with for you to learn about business automation and be more successful in your business, I want to talk about another iceberg. Bum, bum, bum. Did you know the people on the Titanic were slow to respond to calls of alarm? They didn't think their ship would sink, right? We all know they thought it was an unsinkable ship. Calls came, get your life belts, come up on deck, and no one wanted to move. Unfortunately, this is an apt analogy for a lot of small businesses, and I'm going to tell you something that's not going to feel good because you know it's true. Your business has already struck an iceberg. And it may just look like a few scrapes on the side, maybe just a little bit slipping through the cracks. But if that continues, you will discover what we call chaos. And as you read the slide here, if any of that feels familiar, what you need is the power to overcome that chaos. And that power comes from business automation. There's a poll question later, so I won't jump to that. I do want to know, think about it. I'll give you a little heads up. We're going to ask how much of your business is automated. So think about that. And think about, again, the little things that slip through the cracks. They will lead to chaos over time. So real quick, let's separate you into 2 groups, because I didn't realize last time we have a lot of people here who don't use Keap, who are just checking us out. So thank you for being here. So ask yourself, do you use Keap? And separate yourself into one of these groups. And if yes, if you use Keap, I would suggest that maybe you should be asking yourself, what's one go-to resource that I can go to for help for all the things that Keap offers? If you don't use Keap, maybe you ought to be asking yourself, why should I use Keap? There are other options. I can do a little kind of spoiler version. My one answer for that is our automation builder. It is the best in the world. The ceiling of creativity and flexibility for our automation builder is way beyond what anyone else is doing. And we have more updates today. with proven automations. We have, again, little sneak preview here at Let's Grow Summit in November, which, by the way, registration is open. So make sure that you register for Let's Grow Summit and use the promo code LGS Let's Grow Summit Livestream. I had that on the slide. Nope, it's not here. Help me out with the promo code. Okay, so for Keap users, I do have one resource for you, or if you're a non-Keap user, either way, I've got one resource that will help you with software, services, and strategy if you are a Keap user. And if you're not a Keap user, a resource that will help you learn about small business automation, our perfect customer lifecycle, which is the strategy you ought to be using to take care of your customers, even if you don't use Keap. And also about our automation builder, which is the best in the industry and is only getting better with today's updates and with updates we'll be announcing at Let's Grow Summit. Again, Let's Grow Summit, I'm just going to plug 100 times in the middle here. November 20th to 22nd, registration is available. You've got $200 off, I think it is, with the promo code, and we'll put that in the chat because I might have botched it. So use that promo code, register for Let's Grow Summit right now, and let us know if it's going to be your first time or if you're returning, because by the end of this live stream, we're going to give away a VIP pass so that you can meet Robert Herjavec from Shark Tank and have all the other perks that go with being a VIP. That's only for a first timer. Or if you're returning to Let's Grow Summit, we're going to give you a free hotel accommodation so that make it a little easier for you to come and connect with the community. So stick around, Let's Grow Summit, register now, November 20th to 22nd. But let's get back to this. One resource that does all these things for Keap users or for non-Keap users, it's something that I've come up with called the Keap Business Automation Play of the Month. And it's simply just a blog post once a month where I will highlight something that's going on with Keap Academy or the Keap community or Keap Pro Services or the Keap Marketplace, where you can get in touch with our community of partners that can help you with their expertise. And in the play of the month, there will always be, the text and a video, and the video will either be training or, let me advance here. Oh, and by the way, if you want to find out right now, you can just Google it. Google Keap Play of the Month, but you'll start seeing it on the login screen, in your email, things like that. But one of those plays of the month that we did recently is conquering the mental chaos of what's next. And you just saw Addison in the pre-roll before we went live. We have an actual example phone call with Addison edited down just to a few minutes. You can check that out and take advantage of Keap Pro Services. All right, so without further ado, let's move on and get to our poll and then get into the product updates that will help you overcome business chaos. So first of all, on a scale of 0 to 5, 5 being I'm an automation machine, how automated is your business? Let us know in the chat. And if you're a 5, there's always room for more. You can always do a little bit more. If you're a 0, 1, 2, 3, or even 4, buckle up, sit down, take a breath, listen, and check out these updates. They're going to help you automate more of your business. So to begin, we're going to go with proven automations, updates to the automation builder, two-factor authentication and appointments, and landing pages. Let's do it.
All right, I am super excited to be with you guys today. If we haven't met before, I look forward to meeting you all at Let's Grow Summit in November. So if you don't have that on your calendar, definitely get it on your calendar. You got to be there. It's going to be absolutely amazing. But look, I am here today to share with you something that I'm really excited about because it's something that we've needed in the Keap community for a really, really long time, and we just haven't had it. So it's now here for you, and I'm really excited to share this with you. So if you've ever sat down with your Keap account and you've just been overwhelmed or frustrated or whatever because you know that there's so much that Keap could be doing for you, but you're just not getting the value out of it. And that might be because you just don't have the time to do it. Or maybe you lack the technical expertise, or maybe you struggle with the strategy. Maybe you get into the automation builder and all the goals and the sequences and everything. It's a lot. It's overwhelming. Maybe you're just not a great copywriter. So many reasons why we get stuck with these things. Typically, just as a business owner, it's overwhelming because you have so many other things on your plate. This is something you want to get to, but you just struggle to get to it because you're just busy, and I get that. So we have created something here for you to allow you to get maximum value out of Keap while putting in minimal effort. And this is what we call proven automations. So I'm going to share with you what proven automations are. And I'm going to show you some examples of them. And I hope that you'll get really excited about these and go get the proven automations available to you and put them in place in your business. So proven automations basically come from our history of working with thousands and thousands and thousands of customers over the years. We've learned what works and what doesn't work. And so when we say these are proven automations, they are proven. They're battle tested. These are the things that we and our best customers are doing out there to grow their businesses. And so they are proven in that sense that they have worked in every different type of business, and we have different automations for different business types, whether you're a service-based business or you're an e-commerce business or you're a product business or an influencer type business. There are so many different models out there, and we've got automations that fit all the different types of businesses out there. So they're proven. And the other thing is they are ready to go. So when you get in there, basically you make some minor edits and you can launch these automations. Now you don't have to spend all that time figuring out how does this stuff work? When am I going to create the time to build these automations? How am I going to write all the copy? It's all there ready to go for you. You just go make the minor edits you want to make and hit publish and you are good to go. So let's get into this here. I'm going to show you how all of this works. So the proven automations are organized according to the stages of the customer lifecycle. And by the way, there are 52 of these ready to go for you right now. And so I want to make sure you get your hands on these. And I'm going to show you at the end how you can get access to these automations. Like I said, they're organized according to the categories of small business automation. And so that's marketing, sales, service, and operations. And we align those categories of small business automation with the customer lifecycle, as you see here. So when we talk about collect leads, we have proven automations ready for you that are, webinar funnels, free checklists, lead magnet offers, phone intake, and all kinds of other things ready for you in the sales process, whether it's sales pipelines that you need or a product launch or a VIP upsell offer. Those are ready to go for you as well. In the create fans or the service delivery function of the business, we have a customer satisfaction survey, referral generator, online review request. And then in your operations or the area of Keap and in your business where you're trying to conquer that chaos, we've got automations ready for you to help you with failed payments, with staff birthdays, all kinds of other things like podcast guest management, tons of stuff to help you run your business more efficiently, grow, and save time. So you might be wondering, okay, this is great. This is exciting. How do I get access to these proven automations? Well, the first thing is you can access them in Keap now. So when you go to the automations page, you can get access to those free automations now. Now, some of these automations are available to you for free. Others are paid. And so if you want to go beyond those that are free inside the app, just connect with your CSM. Reach out to your CSM, your customer success manager, and they can help you get access to further automations that aren't available inside the app. There are more free ones, as well as some of the other ones that are part of paid bundles. So we really look forward to helping you get maximum value out of Keap. Really what we want is for you to grow your business and to have more time and freedom in your life as you grow your business. And so that's what these proven automations are there for you to have all the success that you ever dreamed of with Keap while putting in minimal effort. So with that, I'll turn it over to the next person.
As we launch SBA, our goal is to deliver the most secure environment and privacy for your business and your Keap app. This 2FA feature that we're introducing in July 2024 will be to all customers on all editions of Keap. Now, to align with modern SaaS best practices and to help protect against common threats such as password breaches, phishing attacks, and basically, any unauthorized access, we're excited about putting 2FA on all apps to ensure that you've got the most secure environment possible. Now, how's this going to work? So by default, the first time you log in, you'll be presented with a screen and a one-time passcode will be sent to the email address you've logged in with. Once you've entered that passcode, then you can go into settings if you want to and change the mechanism for two-factor authentication from email to text if you find that more convenient, and a text will be sent to the mobile number associated with that account. Now, you can't turn this feature off, however. So once you've entered the passcode for the first time, we will remember that device, and you won't have to re-enter that passcode unless 90 days have passed, or you log in with a different device, in which case, we'll remember subsequent devices again for 90 days. But again, this is just to fall in line with best practices in, SaaS world, and to provide that more secure environment for your business. Okay, let's talk about some updates we've made to the appointment feature, and this will be in all editions except Ultimate for now. This will impact all users that are using appointments and partners as well. So up till now, only the logged in user could create appointments for themselves, which we saw as a limitation, and we got feedback on that. What people wanted, whether it was sort of, an administrative assistant or an appointments manager type role, people needed to create appointment types and booking links for other users of the app, like a sales team or something like that. So now we've put that in place now. So now any user that has a calendar shared and has a permission of admin, limited admin, or manager can now go in and create appointments for other users and use the booking links. You can log into the app as long as the other users' calendars, the Gmail or Outlook calendars, are shared with you. You can then go in, create an appointment type, and then utilize that for other people as well. And you can, all the links and everything will go to that particular user that you've selected. Following that through to easy automations, again, before when you clicked when an appointment's booked, it would only show you those appointment types for the logged in user. Now, we've pushed this through the system so that you'll be able to see all booking links and appointment types for all users. And again, through the rest of the app. So in one-to-one emails or anything like that, if you need a booking link, you'll now be able to see links for all users. This new change should make it more efficient for you to manage and create appointments for all users in your app.
Hi, I'm Jennifer. I'm one of the product managers here at Keap, and I am so excited today to show you some new things coming to landing pages. The first thing I want to show you is going to be available in all editions for your landing pages, and it's talking about the elephant in the room, copying a page. If you've ever built a landing page and then had to make a copy of it, you know that can be really time consuming and just really not a great experience. So what I'm about to show you is a really great solution for you. So when you come into your landing page builder, you can either do this from scratch or you can choose a template. I'm going to choose a template just for visual sake here. You, of course, can name your landing page anything that resonates with you. And then once you're inside of the editor, over on the far right panel, you're going to come over here to Pages. So now you'll notice that in addition to your edit option and your delete option, you also have the ability to copy this page. When you hit copy, it makes an exact replica. You're able to rename that. And of course, rearrange so that your pages are in the right order for your landing page funnel. You can still create a blank copy just like you've always been able to. Remember that if you're in Keap Pro, you have one subpage, and in Keap Max and Keap Ultimate, you have up to 25 pages that you can create. We're so excited to help bring this feature to you so that you have time savings and an easier way to create branded landing pages without spending a lot of time duplicating your efforts. The next feature I'm excited to share with you is available across all editions, excluding Ultimate and Max Classic. And it is now the ability to embed Calendly appointments right into your landing pages without needing a third-party integration. This is a big deal. So how you're going to do this is, whether you're using the free version or the paid version of Calendly, you're going to grab your Calendly link, come on into your landing pages, and then drag out your appointments widget. And then over here on the right-hand side, you'll notice now, in addition to your Keap appointments, you also have a toggle for Calendly. When you toggle that on, you'll be able to paste in your Calendly link and have your Calendly scheduler show up right inside your landing page builder. This helps keep your user on your landing page so you're not having to redirect them out to Calendly, but it also helps you be able to integrate a more sophisticated calendaring system without needing Zapier. You'll also be able to tag your contacts, and you'll be able to add tracking like Facebook Pixels and Google Analytics. We're so excited to bring this to you to help give you an elevated calendaring experience with your lead capture. The last update I want to share with you is for all editions except Max, Classic, and Ultimate. It's for our public form users. We heard you loud and clear that those of you using the URL redirect instead of a thank you page were struggling with the iframe. We've removed that for you, so now you'll have a truly seamless experience and are so excited to be able to have that iframe no longer be a blocker for you to use our public forms and that URL redirect.
Hey, my name's Caleb. I'm one of the product marketers here at Keap. And in the Keap community, there are so many amazing businesses and people we get to work with, including Keap partners. For those of you who are new to Keap, these partners are Keap experts that deliver automation and content expertise to help grow other small businesses. Now, no matter if you're a Keap customer or a Keap partner, time is critical for your business's success. And when it comes to sharing your company's best practices, automations, and expertise, we often get asked how you can share these as fast as possible. Well, the answer to that, or should I say the solution, is Solution Launchpad. Check it out.
Are you ready to scale your agency faster? Meet Solution Launchpad, where business experts can build, publish, share, and sell their automations, content, strategy, coaching, and more with the click of a button. Through Solution Launchpad, Keap partners can reduce implementation and setup time, consistently deliver an excellent customer experience, protect your agency's intellectual property, and unlock strategic and vertical opportunities. Get started with Solution Launchpad today and see how it can help you and your clients to be more profitable and scale faster.
So for partners, you can get started with Solution Launchpad today right within your app. Check out the link in the chat below to get started and get access. And for customers, if you're looking to expand your automation expertise to other businesses in your vertical, check out the Keap Certified Partner page so you can learn more about getting started on becoming a Keap partner.
I see something, it's coming up on the horizon. Oh, let me clear my head and get rid of the distractions. Oh, I was down when I saw you in the clouds. Out of phase, filled with doubt. I was drifting in and out, levitate, fade away. I had left full time and space, but you just caught me.
All right, you saw it there, keap.com/letsgrowsummit. Go register. Let me hit on that promo code, make it a little clearer this time. We are live, in case you couldn't tell. The promo code for Let's Grow Summit is going to be live until 2 days from now. So make sure you register right away. Okay, let's see here. Oh gosh, I did the four-finger slide again. I'm telling you, I'm not comfortable with Mac. But hey, check it out. We've got Perjovic, the VIP experience. We have networking and product updates, even more than what you're hearing today. In fact, if you were in the Keap Academy live huddle in the community not too long ago, we accidentally revealed a little bit Ammon, our Chief Product Officer. I'm sorry, there was a slight leak, but we blurred it in the replay, so go check it out if you want a little teaser. There's a lot of good product updates coming still today in the rest of this live stream and at Let's Grow Summit. And we are doing a giveaway, like I mentioned. For a first timer, you get the VIP experience, get to meet Robert Herjavec. And for someone who's returning, you get free hotel accommodation. Can you tell me in the chat, tell me if it's going to be your first time and where you're coming from, or just say first time, Sacramento, whatever. If you're going to be coming back to Let's Grow Summit again, awesome. Let me know why you're coming back. And I'll tell you my reason. I'm so glad I was there last time because we made some big announcements. And then we saw a lot of clamoring, really, frankly, for what was announced. I heard there was something big. What was it? And we kind of left you hanging for a little bit because we wanted you to feel a little FOMO. And that's going to happen again. If you're not there, you're going to miss out. Not only on all the, the keynotes and the breakouts, but all the product updates as well. Today, we've got it for you, at home, in your office, whatever, but you're going to have to be there at Let's Grow Summit to hear the product updates there. So again, registration is open now. Go register and use the promo code LGS Keap Livestream. That's your promo code for $200 off. And again, we have a giveaway at the end of this live stream, so make sure that you stay until the end to find out if you're a winner. A first timer is getting a VIP experience, and a returning attendee for Let's Grow Summit is going to get their hotel paid for. It's pretty awesome. Now, let's go on with the product updates, shall we? Next, we've got Keap AI, which is, oh man, what we're announcing today is exciting, but what's coming in the future is, anyway, don't miss Let's Grow Summit. We've got affiliates and pipelines, email, legacy API, two-way text. Let's take a look.
All right, next we're going to be talking about Keap AI. So we're going to be talking about a few different areas of Keap AI. The first, AI Automation Assistant, is available on all versions of Keap. And the AI Content Assistant is going to be available on all versions with the exception of Keap Ultimate. So Keap AI, we understand that creating automations and workflows can be really time consuming. And sometimes as a business owner, you lack the effectiveness you need for creating within your business. So through AI Automation Assistant, previously named Content Assistant, you can build out easy automations and even include assets for each step to create the perfect customer journey. With AI Content Assistant, you can overcome writer's block and craft personalized email messages, and with custom prompts and adjustments like tone, length, and creativity, you'll make sure you're never left without the perfect words or even the perfect joke to express your message.
Hey, I'm Jeremiah, a product manager here at Keap, and I'm excited to talk to you today about a couple of features. The first is affiliates, which we've renamed. They used to be called referral partners, and they're now affiliates. This is a Keap Ultimate feature that we've updated. A lot of people don't realize that there's powerful referral capabilities built right into Keap. What are affiliates? Affiliates is an easy way for you to track and pay out commissions to people that are referring your products and service. What the affiliate module does is enables customers, without building anything new, to start generating referrals to their existing products, and they can incentivize customers of theirs or others through word of mouth or other means to send additional business their way. So it's a lead gen activity, and because of that, we've moved it into marketing, into a new section called affiliates. Right off the bat, I'm greeted with a list of my affiliates, and I can quickly find any affiliate I might be looking for, and I can see the commission activity, the commissions they've generated in the ledger here. I can also see and quickly manage the commission program that they're a part of, and I can also edit that commission program without having to jump away for anything. So I can change the amount of payout an affiliate might get when they refer someone who buys a particular product. I can make it generic, or I can make it specific to a particular product, which is what you see here with this custom commission. We've also simplified the affiliate portal that makes it easier for affiliates to come in and get what they need to get to do what they need to do and move on. It's very streamlined. Additionally, I already covered the commission program, but you can also edit and create affiliate links and manage your commission programs all from this same interface. The overall goal of why we're doing this is because we want to make it easier to get up and running with affiliates so that small business owners can start generating new revenue from referrals. All right, we're going to switch gears here and start talking about pipelines. Now, pipelines historically are used by sales teams to manage complicated or longer term sales processes where a lead needs to be taken through multiple stages before they can be closed. However, what we found here at Keap is that our best customers use pipelines to solve all sorts of complicated problems all the way across the customer lifecycle, from lead generation or customer onboarding activities all the way through to fulfillment or managing different types of sales or product fulfillment processes along the way. So with that in mind, we've moved pipelines to MyDay. They now have their own section in MyDay to reflect the fact that they are not just a sales-only tool. Now, as you can see when we come here, there is a new page, the pipeline summary page, which gives you a quick at-a-glance view into what's going on across your various pipelines. And then from there, we can click into one of these and start taking action like we normally would. Now, you may notice that there's a new list section here, and I'm going to go ahead and click on it. And we've created the list view to optimize for when you have large numbers of deals that you need to work through. From the list view, you can quickly sort deals based on things like what stage they're in, deal value, etc. And importantly, you can quickly take action on some or all of those deals when you want to quickly make a change, like move them in bulk from one stage to another, or even move them from one pipeline into another.
All right, good morning. My name's Rich Sharp. I'm one of the product managers at Keap here. I'm here to talk to you today about the Sunset and Legacy Keys project. What does that mean? Great question. Let me explain. So, people that use Keap usually have some sort of integration application within Keap. And there's two types of integration really. So the sort of usual ones you'll see are your Gmail or Outlook integrations for our Gmail sync or email sync feature. Something like Plustis or Graphly. Those are some examples there on the left that you'll see. These applications are what you'd buy from a vendor, and we're working with these vendors to do the work necessary for our keys, and I'll talk about that in a second, to continue. Now, if you're a customer and you've had some sort of custom work done or custom integration through a development team, or you've outsourced it to a developer in the past, this is really for you. Now, examples of that might be some custom reporting that you've had done, website integrations, or back office homegrown, anything that you've had to pay for someone to come in and work to integrate with Keap. So the keys are really the sort of like access point to Keap systems and your app, the API. And what that means is that it's like as it says there, a key. So an analogy would be, in the old days, you might have had a front door key. You've had it copied. You've given it to sort of 5 or 6 trusted neighbors. So when you're on vacation, they can come in and feed the dog, or if you're that trusting, they can just borrow your stuff. Over time, people might move away, or you might have forgot who you've given the key to. But it's really just one copy of a key, so it's somewhat secure. But moving forward to today, we can obviously use things like electronic key cards. And in this case, these are unique. So now you know not only who's got it, when they've come into your house, what sort of stuff they've got. And over time, you can make it more granular. And I'm struggling with the analogy now, maybe different rooms in the house they can access and things like that. But it's more control for you as a customer with your data of what these companies, or what your neighbors in this case, can access. So how do you know if you're using these legacy keys? All right, so for a start, if you're using one and you've recently used an integrated app that uses it, you'd have received an email from Keap or an in-app notification with a message saying, hey, this needs to be updated, and you can follow the instructions there. Also, you can go into the app So if you're on Max Classic, you can go to admin settings in the API keys area, and you'll see an area called legacy keys. If it's in a Keap Pro Max app, you can then go through to settings and then API and a same legacy key. Now, if this is empty, fine, nothing to worry about. If it's got a long sort of string of alphanumerical characters in there, that means at some point you've generated a key and it's very likely something is using it. Okay, so if you got to that point and you can see that in there, then you're going to need to get whoever's making the integration or your development team involved, because from now on it gets technical. I'm not going to go into that. But what we've got now is some resources that you can pass on to those developers or your technical team. So there's some stuff in the help article here explaining this more. We've also got a public-facing web page with a list of all of our integrators, so you can have a look through there to see if any of those are listed that you're using, and that will have a live update of where they are and what action you need to take, if any. And then the third resource is the community forum that we have, which is integrations.keap.com, which is moderated and monitored by a dedicated specialist team here at Keap. So if you've got any questions, please use that rather than support, because that goes directly to the team and you'll get your answers to your questions. They'll be more accurate and you'll get them faster.
Hi, my name is Erin, and I'm a product manager here at Keap, focused on our text and voice solutions and our native mobile apps. I'm excited to show you today some new enhancements we've made to the text messaging solutions to create a more consistent user experience across all of the Keap platform. Let's take a look. So what I'm going to show you today is two-way text messaging in Ultimate. So I'm logged into a Max Classic version of the app. And today in Max Classic, if you send out a text message broadcast or send out an automation that has a text message, if your customer receives that text, if they try to reply back, they're going to get an auto reply message letting them know that your number doesn't accept text replies. But with Ultimate, we're actually enabling the ability for you to get those replies in on your Keap app and start a two-way conversation with your contacts. So the first thing that we've got to do is enable our Ultimate navigation. So I'm going to come up to our admin settings here. Come on over to our general application settings, scroll down to new Keap Ultimate navigation, and let's turn that on. As our app is reloading here, we're going to see the new Keap Ultimate navigation here in the sideline, and you'll notice a comms menu item. In here, you're going to see options for email broadcast, text message broadcast, and a new marketing number option. I'll show you that in just a second. So let's come over to our text message broadcast. I'm going to pull up this one that I drafted, and I'm going to go ahead and send out this text broadcast to one of my contacts. So let's go ahead and get that sent. And my text message broadcast is sent. I got it here on my phone, and I'm going to send over a quick reply. And you can see now there is a indicator on my comms to show that I have a new reply that came in on my marketing number. So over here, I can see I have a new message inbound from one of my contacts. So let's click into this conversation and I can see the broadcast that I sent out to this contact. I can also see the reply that they sent in to me. And now I can engage in that text conversation with this contact. We're excited to see all of the ways that you guys are able to more deeply connect with and engage your customers through this new feature.
Hey, welcome back. We are live again in the Keap studio here in Chandler, Arizona, where it's 187 degrees outside. We've got Caleb, Jeremiah, Jen, and Rich with me. For the next minute or two, they're here for moral support, and then we will jump into the Q&A. So first of all, we had a poll at the beginning of the live stream, and I want to go over the results of that poll. The question was, how much of your business is automated on from a scale from 0 to 5? Ooh, that's a nice clean curve. 3 in being the average, the most popular choice. That makes sense, and that's really, really good. Those of you who are 0 or 1, honestly, I'm excited for you. There's so much you can do with your business, with business automation, especially using Keap. So go for it. You can do it. And the 4s and 5s, good for you. There's a
couple of 7s in chat.
Oh, was there? There were some 7s coming in? Good for you. That's amazing. We also announced earlier in the live stream that there would be a giveaway for Let's Grow Summit, and we're getting to that in just a second. But first, I want to tell you about the live Q&A for the API updates. We have a lot of people with questions about the API, and we're doing a live Q&A so that you can get all your questions answered. Let's just put in the chat the information for that and join us there. There's also, support articles. There's, integration.keap.com. There's a forum you can ask, especially if you're a developer partner. Here we go. There it is. Yeah, wait. Got it. Yeah, so it's Tuesday, August 20th. Thank you, at 10 o'clock. So join us in the Keap community, and the URL for the Keap community is like the coolest URL ever. It's keap.community. Awesome. So join us there to get all your questions answered. Again, the API stuff, we have lots of resources for you. Right now in the chat, in the live stream, isn't the best place to get those answered. So come to the live and get your questions answered there. Okay, do we have a winner? Is it winner time? Winner, winner, chicken dinner? Whoop, let's see. Okay, first timer, Wendy Peters. First time from Calgary, Alberta. Way to go. Congratulations, Wendy. That's so cool. Okay, so that means Wendy gets to meet Robert Herzovik, and I'm pretty jealous about that. That's amazing. And all the other perks that go with VIP. And our returning attendee to Let's Grow Summit, Ben Denny, returning love connecting with people. I hear you, man. That's congratulations, Ben. Let's cheer for Ben as well. He's got his hotel accommodation covered. Guys, register for Let's Grow Summit. You have the promo code just from this live stream. It's only good for, I think, today and tomorrow, just a couple days. So save $200. Come join us here in Arizona in November. It's not 180 million degrees. It's really, really nice. All right, let's go to our Q&A, shall we? I've got my friends here. We're going to actually let you speak now. Congratulations. We're going to start with Jeremiah. We've got a question from Neil Foshi. I hope I'm saying your name right, Neil. Oh, we also have Aaron and Casey with us. I forgot you guys are joining as well. Man, we must be a software company or something. Check that out. That's fancy. So, Jeremiah, as a Max Classic user, I feel left out of the new Calendly upgrade. Do you want to address that, or should we do the second as well? They kind of go together.
I think they kind of go together.
Heather asks, why would we switch to Ultimate if it's more limited than what we currently have? Ooh, I'm tempted to answer that. It's you, Jeremiah. Go for it.
Cool. Yeah, well, great question. And first of all, just want to say, Neil, I hear you. It's must be a frustrating experience as you've seen updates come out and then be told not with what you're using. But I also want to affirm that is changing. We've been working very hard behind the scenes, and over the next few months, you're going to see more and more exciting news around this. We are very much working hard to create parity between the different platforms, such that our goal is that in the future, there will just be the one product, and we will have this conversation of, not in Ultimate or not in Max, whatever will be put to rest. So I absolutely hear you, and these things are coming. I think sooner than you might be thinking.
Yeah, there was a third related question I'll just mention. Camille Sheaf, thank you for being here, by the way. You're amazing. We're so grateful for all you've done in the ecosystem over the years. So she says, when will Ultimate features be in parity with what we have now in Classic? I know the new stuff is going to Ultimate, but don't we still lose things by switching? I think Jeremiah covered that pretty well. I'll just mention, we have a meeting tomorrow where I've compiled, from customer interviews, including with you, and to make sure that we have in the feature parity where we move towards one platform. One thing that's come up a lot is the dashboard, which I'm not announcing anything. I'm just saying I'm taking that feedback to the meeting to make sure that's heard, and we work on parity moving forward. So,
Brett, can I chime in on that too?
Yeah, sure.
Two things. One, shout out to Camille. When I joined Keap back in 2007, some of my earliest support calls were with Camille. And even back then, she was by far the power user and automator doing all the things. So love you, Camille. And specific to this comment, I think that sometimes there's confusion between Ultimate and Max. If you switch to Ultimate, you're losing basically nothing. It's got all the features and functionality of Classic. There's just a couple legacy items that are not there, like old legacy follow-up sequences, stuff that hasn't been available to most customers for many years. So I just want to kind of mention that specifically. Try switching over. If you haven't seen in the chat, we'll make sure instructions on where to change that setting are, you can just try it, see how it is, and then jump back if you need to. But it's got almost the same set of capabilities there. Just wanted to mention that.
Yeah, I've switched from Max Classic to Ultimate, and it takes a minute to get used to the new interface if you're used to Max Classic, but you've got the Zapier integration, two-way texting, whole bunch of stuff. If you're on Max Classic, you are late. You need to switch to Ultimate. Alini, good to see you joining us as well. I have a question for you in a minute, but right now we're going to go to Casey. Casey, are proven automations also known as automation templates? Is that the same thing?
Sort of. So it's kind of like how all squares are rectangles, but not all rectangles are squares, is a fun analogy to think of it. Everything that's in your app that you will see in the templates are proven automations, but those are not all of the proven automations. So if you go in and you click on a template or you start from a template, that is going to be a proven automation, but that is not representative of the total quantity of proven automations that you can get.
All right. Casey, I have another question for you, and I'm wondering, because we can see the questions here, and so these guys can kind of think about it. I wonder, are we just hitting you right on the spot? I hope so. You ready? You ready for this?
Go for it.
So the question is from Andrea J, and she says, the email yesterday said easy automations will be available soon in Ultimate. When will that be? We don't have them yet.
Yeah, unfortunately, I cannot disclose a specific date, but we are working really hard to get that feature into Ultimate, so expect that soon.
Cool. And by the way, there's been an update, as you probably know, that the AI used to be called Content Assistant is now the AI Automation Builder. Is that right? AI
Automation Assistant.
Assistant. There we go. And that's really what it is, especially with those easy automations. It's just a couple clicks to build an entire thing. It's amazing. All right, Alini, we're going to go to you. We just heard we have an additional update to share about email. Is that right? And if so, let's go ahead and share. Oh, it's a video. Do we have a pre-recorded video? Really?
Yes.
This is a surprise to everyone here. Let's see. What is it? Show me.
Hi, everyone. My name is Aline. I am a product manager at Keap, and I'm here to share exciting updates we have released to the new email builder. We received feedback on these features, we implement them, and I'm happy to share them in this demo today. Thank you, by the way, for all the feedback that you've shared. It's always helpful and always helps us to improve our product. All the features that I'm going to share today are available in all platforms at Keap. So let's get started. Now you can convert your legacy emails into the new email builder inside automation or inside email broadcasts. For this demo here, I'm going to show you how to do it inside your automation. So when you're here and you click on your legacy email, select the option New Email Experience. In this page, you can preview how your email will look inside the new email builder. You can convert your legacy email to the new email builder experience, or you can finish later. Everything looks good, so I'm ready to convert my legacy email. When the conversion is done, my legacy email is now available inside the new email builder editor. And all the features that I had in my email are now available in the new email builder. For example, images, merge fields, file download, automation links, hyperlinks, tags, everything is now available in the new email builder editor. When I'm ready, I can also send a test email. Now you can send test emails to users, contacts, and any valid email address. So I am going to search for a contact here, select this contact, and I am also going to send this email here to my personal email address. When I'm ready, I can click on Send Test Email. I have one more exciting feature to share. By the end of the month, we will add the ability for you to search for uploaded images. Yep, there you go. Well, I hope this video was valuable for you. Thanks for watching.
How self-conscious do you feel watching yourself on video? It's always a little uncomfortable. Thank you so much for that. That's amazing. We do have a bunch of questions coming in, so I'm going to move right along. Casey, the next one is for you again, putting you on the spot one more time. We need the search function to allow us to quickly find campaigns by ID number or automations by ID number. When will this be available in the My Automations display?
Absolutely. So we are collecting all of that feedback and thoroughly documenting it. I am actively working with the team to see how we can address this issue and make sure that this need is met. But keep, providing the feedback. We really appreciate it and we document it. So I'm very aware of it, but thank you so much.
Awesome. Yeah, and I just want to kind of second that, just that there's something that I want personally, and it's just on our login page. I want to be able to display more than one thing at a time because I'm looking for one go-to resource for our customers to find everything they need. And I keep getting the word back that like, hey, that's nice, Brett, but our customers actually aren't asking for that. So we're going to work on the things that our customers are asking for. So it's always a battle to prioritize and know what to work on first. And I appreciate Casey and all of these people who have to prioritize those things and get all the things done as fast as we can. All right, Jen, we're going to you next. Zoran asks, with the landing pages update, oh, this is a good one. And I don't know the answer, I'm curious. Oh, all right, I'll leave it to you. With the landing pages update, any chances the unsubscribed contacts will be subscribed again in forms? As in forms, sorry.
Yeah, no, that is that's a hot topic question for sure. It is something still needing to understand a little bit better on kind of the intricacies of compliance. So it's something that we're actively looking into, but I don't have a definite date or timeline for you just yet. So stay tuned on that one.
Yeah, and I'll tell you, I'll just comment a little bit on the intricacies. When someone fills out a form or a landing page, there are so many different reasons that someone does that. And if they want like a certain white paper or something that you're offering, the wording on your landing page might not be clear that they're opting back in when they've unsubscribed in the past. And if they've unsubscribed in the past and then we start emailing them, Rich will punch us in the face. So we have to be careful about the email compliance stuff. So it's not as simple as, well, they filled out a form, obviously they want our emails again. That's not always the case. So it's a tricky one. Jen, coming back to you again. Mike Armstrong asks, does this only work for Calendly? What about Outlook calendars? Referring to Calendly and landing pages.
Yeah. All right, Mike, I see you with your Outlook. So the short answer is it depends. For Keap native appointments that are currently available in Keap Pro and Keap Max, and rumor has it coming soon to Keap Ultimate, nudge, nudge. If you're using Keap native appointments, absolutely you can use those and connect to your Outlook calendar. For the Calendly specific feature that I showed, that right now is just unique to Calendly, based off of some research and data points showing us that would be kind of the top most used calendaring system. So I hope that makes sense. Hit us up in chat if you still have some more questions on that, Mike.
All right, Jeremiah, I know you can read, so you know what's coming. Zoran asks, when is this feature, affiliates, active in Ultimate?
Yeah, great question. Thanks for asking, Zoran. And I don't know if you're currently using affiliates or not, but for the sake of anyone else hearing this who might be wondering, we have affiliates today in Ultimate. And if you're not using them, I strongly encourage you to start using them because it's a powerful way to generate additional leads via referral. It's just a powerful tool. Referral leads are much more likely to convert, statistically speaking, than somebody who just randomly finds out about your business. So I just want to plug that and say, use it today. It is the updates that we saw today are coming very shortly, but that shouldn't preclude you from starting to take advantage of it today. We will be making it easier. But I know there was a follow-up question, and it had to do with compatibility, essentially. So I'll just address that at the same time. If you're currently using affiliates, we're not going to break that or cause you to reset up commissions or anything. So you are good to go ahead and use what you have today. And then with the update, it'll make the managing and viewing and configuring much simpler, but it won't break anything. So hopefully that is helpful.
Awesome. Thanks, Jeremiah. And for our next question, we have a beautiful screensaver. I actually can't see the text right now. So while we're waiting, Aaron, I want to ask you, I've seen a little bit of movement in the corner, and I love both pets and children. Who do you have with you?
It's a child that sometimes feels like a pet. It's my son, Oscar. He starts school on Friday, and it cannot come soon enough.
Oh, Aaron, my heart is so full because you know that my daughters will join me in meetings sometimes, and I just love that you've got your kid there with you. It's great. All right, well, the beautiful screen saver is over. We're back to the questions. Let's see, Jeremiah, did we answer that already?
Kind of did. Yeah, it was
Okay.
Heather asking about that. Yeah.
Excellent. All right. Well, it's still you, Jeremiah. Anne Margaret asks, when will the multiple pipelines be live in Ultimate?
Oof, soon. It is coming. It's coming very soon. We're very excited. So yeah, stay tuned. We will definitely be talking about that more in the coming months.
Yeah, give me a date is like the hardest question to answer in this industry, because we have dates, we have deadlines, and we hit those deadlines, and then we do the testing, and then it's not quite ready, right? And we have to go through that process enough times until we're confident we can release something to you. So, these folks might seem a little tight-lipped. It's because we don't want to overpromise and underdeliver. We've got our internal deadlines that are looking really good, and once we have it all tested and know it's good for you, it'll be in your hands. So Rachel Barton asks, and she specifically said, please emphasize your accent. It's really beautiful. I'm making that up. She didn't say that. Does each user need to update legacy keys in Max Classic?
Great question. Okay, the short answer is yes. Across the board, doesn't matter what edition you are using. Obviously, if you no longer use the keys, then you don't need to worry about that. But the resources that we linked to earlier in the session should show you how to get to that in Max Classic, and how to process that. What I will say is this: if you've got any questions on this, I want to reiterate what you were saying earlier about the session next Tuesday. It's going to be sort of more technical, but obviously, any questions are more than welcome. This gives us a huge opportunity, though, and the reason why we're doing this, because as you know, it's about the software and services and strategy. And the software encompasses more than Keap. It's part of our ecosystem with our integrators and different development partners. And by doing this work, there's going to be some amazing things coming. The API is the backbone to all of that sort of ecosystem. And this is the first step into some really cool things coming soon.
Awesome. Thank you so much for mentioning software, services, and strategy. If you only have software from Keap, you're getting a third of the ways we can help you to help your business succeed. Make sure you're getting services, either from Keap Pro Services or from a partner. And strategy, you can learn through Keap Academy on demand, through working with our partners. You need software, services, and strategy from Keap. I want to mention one thing just to follow up on that question, because they asked if every user needs to make the update. Correct me if I'm wrong, every Keap app needs to be updated, but if one admin user within that app makes the update, they're good, right? There's not something for every user to do.
Let me clarify that. Not every Keap app needs to be updated. Only if you use the legacy keys, which, again, I showed you how to do that earlier. But yeah, it's per app, not per user.
Okay.
So one app, one set of keys.
Perfect. So if I'm the admin and we have 6 Keap users, I can make that change. My other users don't have to do anything. All right, next question is for Aaron. Something about your job, not your other life. So from Deborah, would people be able to text us if we give them our marketing number?
Oh, I see. That's a great question. So right now, with our marketing line, we have something called double opt-in. And so what that means is the very first time you send a text message out to one of your contacts, either through an automation or through a broadcast, they will get another pre-formed text message that says, like, Keap is trying to send you a text message. Do they have permission to contact you? And then they need to say yes to that. So that's what's called the double opt-in. Once they say yes to that, and they can start receiving messages from you, then you can go ahead and kick off a text message out to them, even if you didn't send them an automation or a broadcast in the future. But they do need to have, the very first time you engage with them via text, it needs to be through an automation or a broadcast so that they can get that double opt-in, say that they're interested in receiving text from you, and then you can just send them out, and then they can just text directly into you as well.
Perfect. Yeah, and it works beautifully. It's really, really cool. And I just want to mention, Aaron, so does that mean that these texts I got today, Linda, this is Anna. This is my new number. Please keep it. Let's see. Good evening, beautiful. This is Shar. What? So you're saying those probably didn't come from Keap because they were not following compliance to get a double opt-in, and they're spamming me.
Right. And I do want to talk about on the other side of it. So if you just give out your marketing number to contacts without actually sending out a broadcast, they will be able to text you, but you won't be able to reply to them. So to really engage in that two-way conversation, that's where you need to first send them out a broadcast or an automation to trigger that double opt-in flow.
And that's why we have the experts here. I did not know that. Thank you, Erin. That's great info.
Yeah, pleasure.
All right, Jeremiah, can you toggle between Ultimate and Classic back and forth throughout the day easily and without hiccups? What a softball for it.
Feels like a quick question. Yes, I do this a lot. Some days I might do it 100 times just because I'm testing a lot of things. But I will say I do it a lot less nowadays. So, you know, rewind a few months back, it's a lot of jumping back and forth. I rarely leave Ultimate, if I'm being totally honest. The last couple of months, I am able to do anything I want in Ultimate. And if anything, I'm jumping over to check something out in Max. Again, just kind of when I'm wearing that QA tester hat. So yes, I guess is the short answer to that question. I do.
Yeah, I mentioned in the beginning, I've been using Keap for years, but right now I'm not a daily practitioner like I used to be. So I've switched to Keap Ultimate, but I'm still so familiar with Max Classic that I'll toggle back every once in a while if I'm not sure where to find something in a menu. But yeah, going back and forth, piece of cake. Well done, Jeremiah. It's really, really nice.
Thank you.
All right, Jen, coming back to you. Caleb, we're just not going to talk to you, I guess, but you look great. Thanks for being here.
Happy to be here.
Jen, when will the form builder be available in Keap Max be available in Max Classic, the builder that has extra styling options? I've used the HTML embed in the past, but it becomes a nightmare to make bulk changes on my website.
It's not. We are intentionally wanting to bring parity and additional features into Keap Ultimate. So Max Classic, we hear you, and we know that you need value to value and feature to feature to be able to feel confident in making that switch into Ultimate. But those new forms, or the forms that are in Pro and Max, are not coming into Keap Max Classic. I hope that this doesn't cause us to break up. So.
But you said it will be coming to Keap Ultimate?
Yes, correct.
Right.
Yeah, the answer is for when you're ever in those situations, because this will just be, and I saw some comments in the chat earlier. This will just become more true over time that new features are coming to Ultimate.
Mm-hmm.
And you're going to want to switch out of that Classic experience. It's not because we don't love Classic. Classic built this company, right? There's no getting around that. But there's technological reasons why we can build things once and have them work going forwards for both Ultimate and Max. But that's not true when it comes to Classic. It's quite old. And working with those interfaces are quite challenging. And so there's a technical reason why the answer going forward more and more and more is going to be use Ultimate, toggle over to Ultimate. So I'll throw it out there as because I answered this question a few times in chat earlier on as well. So I'll say it here. If you're in Classic, you can very quickly right now go check out Ultimate and sort of get some of those, dip your toes in the water and build some confidence with it by just going to settings. You could go to like admin settings, for instance, and then go to general application settings. And then if you scroll to the bottom, there's an option to switch over to the Ultimate experience. Try that out. You can always jump back, but try that out. It's great. The water is warm. Come join us for a swim, especially here in Arizona where it is 10,000 degrees right now, not in November, but right now. Yeah, try it out, because over the coming months, you'll see more and more reasons to switch to Ultimate. And so now is a great time to like I said, dip your toes in the pool and come in for a swim.
Yeah, and I'll mention again the live huddle we had in Keap the Keap community, the Keap Academy live huddle in Keap community. Bit of a mouthful. join us in Keap community if you're not there. Again, it's keap.community. Lots of useful information there. The next question is from Brett Abbott, who was there in our last huddle. And so he can tell you, I was there in Keap Ultimate, which it just has more than Max Classic does. It's time to move on from Max Classic. But I still toggled back because I'm like, okay, someone asked about a referral partner report. I know where to find that in the Max Classic menu. So, I understand there's a bit of a learning curve, bit of pain of change. But as I said in the huddle, 50% fewer clicks, much higher task completion rate. When you make the switch and you get used to it, you just become more effective and faster, and Keap works better for your business. So make the switch. And if you have to, like I did, you can always switch back for a second if you need to. So Brett, thanks for being such a Brett, man. Thanks for this question. He's asking, Rich, we'll throw this to you. I've discovered that while Spam Kill stops the annoying spam, Spam Kill is one of our partners. You can use them to prevent web crawlers and spam bots from filling out your forms, and it works beautifully. I use them for years. While Spam Kill stops the annoying spam, it also prevents the auto-population of secondary web forms, such as when we put a form on the thank you page. Is there any other solution to stop the spam?
Great question.
Yeah.
I'll have to follow up with that one with the forms team. As you mentioned, Spam Kill is one of our partners. Great product. And again, it's to stop fake contacts being entered in your Keap app through your forms and your web pages. Is there an alternate solution? So the one we bundle with our forms is actually Recapture, that's owned by Google. And actually, what we see is when people get in trouble through email compliance, through spam rates and things like that, a lot of cases, what we've done is track that back upstream to find out that people are using forms with either no protection on, or they've gone into our, especially on Max Classic, they've gone into our form builder and selected the unstyled form snippet and turned off the capture option. So there is no protection on the form. So two things. Number one is definitely get some sort of protection on whatever forms you use. I mean, that's just good practices, best practices to stop contacts being added to your contact list. Obviously, that's going to bump your contact overages up as well, and cause problems downstream. And then secondly, we'll have to follow up on the issue with the Spam Kill not populating the secondary form.
Yeah. And Brett, I'll just mention, really intelligent question, by the way. It must have something to do with your name. But I would say provide that feedback to Spam Kill as well, because we have a whole huge ecosystem of partners, but there are a few questions that come up, and when this certain question comes up, there's one clear answer. And this is one of those cases where if you don't want spam on your forms, we always just say Spam Kill. Just use Spam Kill. So I'm sure that they would like to meet that need for you as well. So between Keap and Spam Kill, keep that feedback coming as a customer of both products, and I'll keep nudging Rich, and if you help us keep nudging Spam Kill, we'll see what we can do. Caleb, apparently you are going to be heard and not just seen.
Oh, love it.
Janice Harlow asks, where can we get a list of all the proven automations? Ooh, good question.
I just want to, can you hear me all right? Yeah, all right. I just want to say too, for my Seattle folks, it is hot here. It's about twice the degrees here as it is in Seattle. But in November, it's going to be cool. So I hope to see you at Let's Grow. I'm going to be coming out as well. So PNW folks, show up. All right, so just again, reminder, there are already proven automations right within your Keap app, and they're scaling across all service, sales, marketing, and operations. However, if you're looking to get the full list, your CSM is going to be, or customer success manager is going to be the best representative to help you. And big shout out to the CSM team. They're amazing. They deeply love and support our customers. So reach out to your CSM rep. And if you're not sure that is, we can follow up and give you that, have them reach out to you. So
right on. And Caleb, we've got another question for you from the one and only Matt Vosberg. Question is, how do I get access to Solution Launchpad?
The Matt Vosberg?
Yeah.
Well,
this is a question for partners, by the way. You probably would have.
Yes, yes. So for partners, if you're now it is, I heard that there's going to be a general release coming soon. So partners and customers coming soon for customers.
Really?
We're going to,
That's amazing.
Might have been shared. So yeah, so just be ready. The link is going to be provided right in the chat for you to get access to Solution Launchpad. So check out the chat and you can get started today.
So I got to say, Solution Launchpad is one of those features that you can't summarize in one sentence. But when you wrap your head around what it does, it is insanely powerful. And as soon as I learned about it, I started kind of spinning up a side project that will take advantage of Solution Launchpad to make me a millionaire. So, you know, whatever. But it's so powerful. Especially if you work with certain verticals and you tend to work well with this type of business, Solution Launchpad makes it so that you can bring someone on like that, as opposed to taking hours or days or weeks to onboard them. It's amazing. All right, we've got one for Jen or Alini. And then it says who in capital letters. So I think that means you guys get to decide. Colin Pritchard asks, tagged list importing seems to be going away with the new updates. Tagged list importing.
So this is definitely not Alini, so I won't be that mean to her. Lob it over to her. Colleen, I'm not sure who's spreading rumors, but that's not something that I have heard is in the works. And so yeah, that there shouldn't be any issues with tagging a list when you are importing contacts. If there is, I definitely would reach out to our excellent support team so we can dig in and see what's going on there. Unless Jeremiah, unless you know something, and then I have to awkwardly slide out of the room. Okay, all right.
Yeah, some follow up on that would be great. I honestly didn't quite understand the question because we have no problem importing lists and even creating tags on import, etc. So Aaron, question for you. Megan Dixon asks, will the Keap mobile app be like the desktop version?
That's a fun open-ended question. So I'm going to interpret it the best that I can. So the Keap mobile app, we are actively working to shift it to become what in the industry we call a true companion app. So that means you cannot entirely do away with having the desktop app. The mobile app isn't going to completely replace it. What it is going to do is going to be a really great sidekick. It's going to be the Robin to your desktop Batman. So the things that make a lot of sense to do on your phone, or the operations that you need to be able to do quickly on the go when you don't have access to a computer, those are the things that we're going to be really optimizing for in our native mobile app. Now, we are actively looking across all of the application to see what those key areas are. I've been in conversations with customers and partners to really understand what are those things that they need to do while they're on the go? What are the things that your customers and clients are trying to engage with that you need to be able to access quickly? And we're trying to shore up the mobile app to do that. But in a short answer, no, you're not going to be able to do everything. And it would probably be a frustrating experience if we tried to build everything that you can do on the desktop onto a tiny screen. So we're trying to be really intentional about thinking about those things that are, one, touch friendly. So there are things that, using a touch screen isn't the best experience for. You need to do it on a desktop device. So paying attention to what's touch friendly, and also what are those things that you actually will be trying to engage with and do while you're away from your device.
Awesome. And I want to mention for the tech team here, I'm getting a low battery warning on this laptop. So if it is crucial to our broadcast, we better plug it in. All right. Question for Jeremiah. Megan asks, will there be a timeline that we're forced to switch to Ultimate?
Great question, Megan. Right now, there is not a specific timeline. We're really trying to approach this by packing so much value into Ultimate in the form of new features and features that have existed only in Max that you've not had access to in Ultimate. We're just trying to make it too good of a deal to pass up. That is the approach we're currently taking. We just want to jam so much love and goodness into Ultimate that you say, I didn't want to, Keap, I didn't want to, but you're making me switch over. So that's the approach we're taking. So nothing, this could change in the future, but there's not a planned date that we're secretly holding back. from you. So thanks for asking that question.
Yeah, the name already disappeared for me. I'm sorry, I forgot who asked, but I want to let you know, and anyone else, we're already there. You're already missing out if you haven't switched to Ultimate. And I love this approach that Jeremiah and the team are taking, not to force you to switch, but to lure you over. There's so much in Ultimate that is not in Max Classic. You are late. It is time to make the switch. And again, you can switch back. If you can't find something because you're used to the old navigation, you can always switch over, but start getting used to the new navigation. And then you'll also be able to take advantage of all the new features, not only that we've released already, but that are coming as well. You're late. Make the switch. Please, I beg of you. Jeremiah, to you again. Ignacio Duran went right into Spanish there. Will we ever have the ability to automate updates to the lead client other button under contact?
Yeah, this is a great question, Brett and Ignacio. Thanks for asking it. We are very much looking at this. This is near and dear to my heart, this particular thing. And the good news is we are in process on some work and improvement around the contact record. And this is one of the things we are looking at. And there's two elements to it. There's being able to make changes to it and then being able to customize it, which if you are a longtime Classic or Ultimate user, you know you do have the ability to customize those options. And so this is definitely something we're looking at. I'm sorry, I don't have a more specific answer to you, but it's definitely on our radar as we're looking at contact record improvements.
Cool. And Jeremiah, you're popular. We got another one for you. Tyler Madden asks, just to be clear, in Ultimate, we can see affiliates now because I only see referral partners.
Tyler, thank you so much for bringing this up. I just get so used to things that I skip words sometimes. So part of the update to referral partners is a name change to affiliates. So yes, the affiliate, the referral partner functionality that you see today in Ultimate, that will continue to function once you receive the affiliate update, which is cleaning up and simplifying the UI. And one thing I didn't really mention is it's also a big technology upgrade behind the scenes to enable us to add additional features to it in the future. So it's very much a foundational update. So thanks for asking that question and giving me the chance to clarify.
Yeah, and I'm just going to mention, we didn't talk about this with Let's Grow Summit, which again is November 20th to 22nd. There's a promo code available for you right now because you're in the live stream. Registration is open. It's going to be beautiful in November. But there are also the Ultimate Automator Awards, which someone here won the award one time many years back. And the reason I bring that up is just to brag, but also because the referral partner feature was a big part of that. There was one year at my previous company where 10% of our sales for the year came from one referral partner who was a customer that liked our product and started telling his friends. We got to send him checks. He would tell me whenever he took his wife out to dinner on our dime. It's a really powerful thing. I'm really excited for the work that Jeremiah and the team have been doing. So remember, you can apply for the Ultimate Automator Awards. I laughed when someone suggested I apply. I thought, not a chance. So yes, you apply. Register for Let's Grow Summit. Caleb, I've got a question for you. And then since you are our product marketer extraordinaire, anything else you'd like to add after this question, feel free. So Caleb, Heather asks, I think I'm just confused as to which of the mentioned updates are available now and which ones are upcoming. Caleb, how do people learn what is out now versus later?
Heather, first, thank you. And I'm sorry for the confusion. And I will say, I think that is because there are so many updates coming. It's hard to keep track because it's amazing. And big kudos to our product team for building so many awesome features. I mean, hearing what's available now right within your app, what's coming, and with Let's Grow, what we're going to be sharing, it's a lot to keep track of. The good news is you have a marketing team that's trying to keep pace with these product folks. So we're going to be sharing out. Most of these features are available now or coming in the next couple weeks. So we're going to be sharing out this recording as well as a blog recapping all the features, where they're available, when they're available in the next couple days. So the recording is going out tomorrow along with the blog. And make sure you stay in touch with the blog updates because we're releasing content weekly, monthly on new updates, as well as email updates within your application updates. So there's a lot of places to stay informed, but be sure to check out what's coming. So
awesome. Yeah, we've shared a lot of information in this live stream, in addition to all the product updates. And I just want to reemphasize one, the main one, and that is you can save $200 right now on Let's Grow Summit. It was amazing last time. And like I said earlier, the buzz in the community online, in our social groups, we're like, wait, what happened? I missed it. What happened? Don't be one of the ones that misses it. Come join us. And just the power of having all of those entrepreneurs, business owners, teams from small businesses, all in the same place. It's electric. It's amazing. And you don't want to miss it. And you're going to save $200 for being here. Other than that, I'll just mention a recording of this live stream will be coming to your email shortly. You can put us on 1.5 speed so you can recap everything else we talked about. Congratulations again to our winners. Congratulations to all of our users for all of the updates you get to use now. It's pretty exciting. And thank you. We'll see you at Let's Grow Summit, November 20th to 22nd, right here in Phoenix. Thanks, everybody.